right, thank you for watching the video. Let's just do this thing. So number one, play in strict 5/8. That's kind of self-explanatory. So this video is pretty brisk in the 5/8. It's not like a slow 5/8. It's like 156 as the quarter. So it's quick. So it's good to kind of get a good grasp on the fundamentals of the. You can take the subdivisions as well, like I did in the video, the baku baku do baku baku do baku baku do, and you can switch between just bop 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 bop. That's just to get the motions down, the feel of the 5/8 time. Yeah, self-explanatory. Playing in 5/4. That's another one that's kind of cool because 5/4, it gives you a good loop point in the 5/8. So if we got da 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 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 da 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 5 1 2 3 4 5. So you have a good loop point because it takes It takes about, what is it, 4? 1 2 3 4 5 4. Yeah, it takes 4 of the 5/8 to do a loop around in 5/4. So it's good to kind of jam in 5/4 over 5/8 because it gives you a definite 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 bam da 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 bam da da. Yeah, so then this is kind of the introduction. Also, when you're playing in 4 over a 5/8, it's kind of the introduction of just listening to the syncopation that happens with the 5/8 over a more duple meter. So it's cool to kind of, it's like you're playing with the metronome in a familiar sense when you're a duple meter. We'll get more on that later, but yeah, it's just something cool to kind of introduce your ears into a different kind of syncopated click style kind of thing over a duple meter. Number 3, play in hybrid 5/8 and common time. This is where the symbol in the video, the symbol's playing common time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, or just any kind of 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and it's not odd. Basically, the symbol's not odd. The kick and snare, or the kick and tom, wherever you want to put the other limbs, left foot as well, will be in a strict 5/8. So as this is happening, da, 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 in the foot, in the kick, and the left hand, the right hand will be playing more of a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's fun because, like, if you're jamming, if you're having a good time, let's say you're with the musicians, the musicians are going to be used to hearing more of a common cymbal pattern or a bell pattern, and it gives you a kind of a sneaky way to like throw in odd time underneath something that's more common that the group will attach themselves to. And even just on your own playing, it's kind of cool. Just it just opens up a little more of a independence practice. There's many different ways to work on independence. I find this is a fairly difficult and fun way to open up independence. You can make your own rules. You can make left foot be 5/8, right cymbal be 4. You can just do a bunch of stuff between common and it's a hybrid. So mix and match. Number 4. Why am I scrolling? I don't know why. Playing straight 4. So this is more. I want you to do this after 5/4. I think it makes more sense to do 5/4 first, because there's more of an ambiguous loop point when you're playing 4. It's more, to get technical, it takes, I believe, 5 measures of 4 to wrap around. So I got 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 2 2 3 4, 3 2 4, ba 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 1, right there. So right there, you can consciously think phrasing in 5 when you're in 4/4 playing over 5/8, or you can just kind of have fun listening to the syncopation that's going on around the 5/8 click. So the click kind of becomes more of an instrument in a sense, like a musician who's not just giving you quarter notes, he's giving you 5/8 time, and then you'll find that the subdivisions kind of sneakily weave around the duple and triple meter while you're playing strict duple, playing 4. Yeah. Playing 6 is gnarly. I'm still working out the kinks because the syncopation that you get from the metronome playing in 5 when you're playing 6 is interesting. So we got this 1, da 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 da, and you just do strict triple meter. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. That's tough. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 da 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 2 3 1 2 3 1 and 2 and 2 and. So in the video I didn't really explore enough, I don't think. I'm still experimenting with how the subdivisions, the syncopation of the 5/8, how it weaves with the strict triple meter, and what's the word? I don't know. There's some weird push and pull between the 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, and I want to get to a point where I can like play 5/8 with my limbs while, every once in a while, catch the 5/8 syncopation while I'm in 6. I think that'd be really cool to kind of get down number 6. Improvise duple and triple. So basically I'm not really caring about staying in duple or triple meter. I'm mixing and matching. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 1 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2. Just, you can count them, you can not count them. Basically all these little exercises really just help improve your time. If you're stuck just working with quarter notes on your metronome, I've been there. It gets really boring. It feels like I'm stuck with this robot giving me the click of quarter notes. But when you're playing 4/4 or in 6/8 or over 5/8, you have to be more in tune with yourself. You need to be more trusting in yourself that you have the eighth notes locked in, just the strict eighth notes. And when the accented 1 2 1 2 3 happens, it's just there to kind of give you a strange relationship between just the eighth notes, and getting used to playing helps you get used to kind of listening to subdivisions differently, kind of thing. And number 7, take risks. Just put on the metronome, put on 5/8, and lock into it. In a sense, like I was saying, with locking into the quarter over the 5/8. You know what I mean? Yeah, just take a risk. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah, thank you.